living over there, and my mom and dad didn't had a good relationship. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
so it forced us to like separate. So I and my mom and my sister, we started living in maternal uncle's house.
Okay.
Okay, so there my daddy was there alone. So what he did was it was like he he over there, like he was a kind of person who used to always abuse my mom, always
Okay.
beat her, yeah, and all kind of shenanigans. So it was like then he did like the thing he did over there was a second marriage over there, like without us knowing. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, understand.
so
Yeah.
all these kind of things he did, and in 2011 what happened was like he was in a major depression and he did a suicide. Okay,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, but
Okay.
so I had one thing in my mind, like firstly I have no friends over there. Okay, no friends over there. I didn't had a cell phone because my cell phone got broken, and I didn't want to ask my parents for, like, my mom for cell phone. So
Okay.
that thing. Third thing is like I don't have a TV in my home.
Okay.
So what will I do? Like I used to sit at my home, like in my mind, like I used to imagine that one day I will do this, I will do that. But how will I do it? Like the hope is
Yes.
only not that how can
Yes.
I do it?
I understand, because you don't have that environment to get motivated.
Yeah, like no. Motivation was inside me, but hope is greater than motivation.
Yeah, like just to start
It
something.
was like he started his own juice center, something. Gary's.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
don't remember that name, but
Lemonade stand.
lemonade stand. Yeah. So,
Yeah, here most of the kids they do.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, it was nice. So
Because they have that spirit. They want to earn money at a childhood. They'll do that.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing over here in India, it's like you know why I don't have many friends?
Why?
Because I don't know more people like you.
Okay.
Yeah, in India, it's like everybody is just like in a sleeping mode.
I understand.
I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated. But I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, more confident.
The new definition of confidence. Confidence is the willingness to try.
My confidence comes from both my faith and in the fact that I keep promises I make to myself.
Borrow confidence from the past.
Confidence.
Hey, hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. 1 second. Yes. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just returned from the gym right now, and yeah, here I am.
Yes. Like I saw you talking with Michael Trader.
Yeah, I know.
So that's how I
Yeah, I
know
know.
you.
Yeah, I know how you know me. I saw that the mutual friend is Michael Glamoth, and due to him, you came to know me.
Yes.
Know that. Yeah.
So
And how's it going in Texas?
it's all good.
Okay,
All
so
are on
like,
vacation.
yeah, so it's like I firstly saw you. I thought that you might be an Indian living in like Chennai something, but then
Okay.
I came to know, yeah, but then I came to, like, I saw your some videos on Instagram. Then I came to know that like these big cars are not in India. Like this huge mansions and the big cars are not in India. So where are you exactly? So then I asked you that where are you from?
Yes.
Yeah, then I came to know that you're from Austin, Texas.
Yeah, like I first came for masters. I did my masters in Oklahoma, and then I came for job here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you stay over there, like you have your own home over there?
No, I'm a student. Like I'm on OPT, so I don't have a home. Like I'm renting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. It's really nice. Like people from our country are going to abroad and and doing nice things over there. Just spreading the word.
Yeah, but I came here for learning so many things. That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see the fire within you.
Yeah. So, like, what's your age? Because I saw on your Instagram profile, you are 19.
Yeah, I'm 19.
So, like, how you started trading at any age?
Okay. So let me ask you one question, and after that,
Yes.
I will explain you everything. Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
your age? What's your age?
I'm 25.
Oh, you look like 21 something.
No, I'm 25.
Yeah, you look really very young as compared to your real age. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so basically, my story, it was like, okay, it's funny one, so please try to cooperate with me.
Yeah,
So
sure.
basically, it was like, it's funny, like everything's some mixed in it. Like, it was like basically, me and my parents were, me, my mother and my father was living at Mahabaleshwar. You might know that place in Maharashtra, Mahabaleshwar.
Uh-huh.
There's a
Yes.
hill station. Okay,
Yes.
so
Mm-hmm.
we were living over there, and my mom and dad didn't had a good relationship. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
it forced us to like separate. So I and my mom and my sister,
Mm-hmm.
we started living in maternal uncle's house.
Okay.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
there my daddy was there alone. So what he did was it was like he he over there, like he was a kind of person who used to always abuse my mom, always
Okay.
beat her, yeah, and all kind of shenanigans. So it
Mm-hmm.
was like, then he did like the thing he did over there was a second marriage over there, like without us knowing. Okay,
Okay. Yeah, understand.
so
Yeah.
all these kind of things he did, and in 2011, what happened was like he was in a major depression, and he did a suicide. Okay,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, so these things happen in like 2011. Like from the very beginning, I was like, all these things were happening to me, so I was like very motivated by the fact that I can do something in my life. Like I really want to do something in my life. So what happened is, when I passed my 10th standard, I was
Mm-hmm.
very kind of a guy who is always into studies. But I came to know that through studies, the scope is very limited. Like you can just be some engineer, doctor, or something. I wanted to become a merchant navy, by the way. And what
Okay.
happened was, yeah, I wanted to become a merchant navy. And what happened was, uh, I was like going to my classes. I saw my friend, and he told me that he showed me a picture in his iPhone. He told me that, look at this car. I'm going to buy it in few days. So I was like, your age is same as me. Like, what are you exactly doing? Like,
Mm.
you should be doing something great in order to buy a BMW. Okay,
Yes.
in India, basically in India, like in abroad,
Yeah.
it's a different thing. But
It's
in India,
yes.
BMW is like a Ferrari for US. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
so so like I got introduced into gambling.
Okay.
Okay, so my 11th standard and my 12th standard fully went into gambling. I was a legitimate gambler at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was, I started gambling, and I dropped my aim of becoming a merchant navy. And then I told to my parents, like nobody knows these things, but I know that nobody will like become aware of these things. Like as we are doing the session on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. It's
yeah,
not live.
yeah, yeah. So it was like, I was like, for the 2 years, it was like I was basically into gambling. So I lost all my money. Like I didn't had money, but I was seeing my friend losing money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that all things, like, and eventually what happened was, we developed a strategy and all these kind of things, but
Yes.
eventually it failed. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
in my in my mind, it was like what the hell just happened. Like I was a guy who was like, in my mind it was like, I'm a person with a aim of being a successful person now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so it just failed because I was going to do merchant navy, and I dropped that thing because of another thing in which I eventually failed.
Mm-hmm.
So after failing in that thing, it was like I went through a major depression in the last year. Like
Mm-hmm.
from April till last December, it was like quite shitty, to be honest. And like there was one of my female friends. I was like, in my mind, it was like I wanted her. By the way, I just wanted
Okay.
her. I
Okay.
liked her very much. Okay,
Okay.
so also she was not behaving the way she should had behaved. So
Mm-hmm.
all these kinds of like it just gave me a psychological impact on my mind. Then I came like it was like I was very motivated by earning money. So uh, I was just like after failing in that thing, I was just like researching here and there, like what are the other ways to earn some kind of money. Like you have various things. So I got sorry for that. I got introduced to cryptocurrency like Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, yes.
Yeah, I got introduced to that, and then what happened was like all these things like where should I get money from and all these things, and eventually I came across a scammer on Instagram, and he was like posting photos of Lamborghini, Mercedes, like Rolls Royce, and all these
Yeah,
things, and also
yeah,
shared some profit. Like what happened was like I was like, what is this? Like I want this. I'm ready for this. Like what does it take now? So I was like, I got into this. I paid him money. Like I blew it anyways.
oh,
Then what happened was like then I came to know like some real people who are doing this real business and who are actually good at that thing. So I took mentorship from a guy on Facebook, but he was a real trader. So I basically it was like I'm very new to this thing. Like I didn't even had money to buy a laptop at the very beginning, because if you are a trader, you should have a laptop to trade.
laptop, yes, exactly.
Yeah, but I didn't had a laptop, so I was basically trading on my phone. I
Oh,
also lost money. Like I was a kind of person who is always into taking monetary risks all the time, just for a vision that this will help out.
like,
So basically, I borrowed $1,000 from my uncle, which was my mom's colleague, and what happened was like it went into loss, and also my maternal uncle's $250, it was like into loss. So after blowing all these kind of money, like I repaid the money, and then after a lot of pain, after a lot of struggle, like after a lot of like emotional baggage, because when you are into trading, it's like your money is floating like this and this, so
yes.
it gives a like lot of emotional baggage, like and also the fact that we don't know like how far will it take us to become successful in this game. So that is also a thing which we constantly think upon,
Like,
like how time will
have you came across Michael? Because I know him like from past 7 months.
okay, from past 7 months you know him.
Yeah.
Okay. I basically came to know about Michael. Like I just DM'd him like your stuff is really amazing. Like it is really helpful. You should have more followers. Like right now you're having just 1,000 followers, but in fact you deserve to have much more followers. So in this way, I was like, I was he and I were having conversation on Instagram, okay, messaging, and then he told me that we can come live. So that was the thing. That day he and I were live together,
Okay, because
and
like
now it's
he started doing this Instagram thing seriously from like a past 6-7 months. Very yeah.
okay, yeah.
And I got to know him through Evan Carmichael.
Oh, he is a great guy.
Yes.
He's a great guy.
Like Michael
He's a
went to
great guy.
one of his workshop, like his folks workshop. So
Okay.
like
Okay.
that's how I know. Like
Okay.
he posted video on YouTube, and also I like daily follow Evan Carmichael stories.
Okay. I
So
understand. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
like you
So
mentioned depression, you went into like a 6 or 7 months into depression from April to December. Like
no. Listen,
yeah,
listen. I will give you
yeah,
a example now. Okay. I
yeah.
will give you an example now. So, what are you studying now? What are you studying?
I did my masters. I'm working.
Okay. Okay, you are working. Okay. So, suppose you are 2 years back. Okay. So, you are in a hope like I will complete my masters and I will do this job. Okay. This
Mm-hmm.
isn't your mind. This internship is not in your mind. Like which you're doing right now.
Yes, one second.
Okay. Which
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah. yeah, the things which are giving you thrill right now, like doing all these kind of thing, like which is really amazing, by the way, is not in your mind at that time. Okay, so what happens is you are a serious person who is always into studying and in a vision that, okay, after 4 years I'm going to get this job. Okay, and what happens is you complete your studies. Okay, you complete your whole studies, and what happens is at the time you complete your studies, the job which you are doing is replaced by artificial intelligence. So how will you feel at
Yeah,
that time?
yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
your hope
I
is
know.
gone. Firstly,
Yes.
your hope is gone. Okay, the seriousness which you are carrying from so long is gone,
Mhm.
because in a moment everything is just gone. Like the vision which you are seeing in your mind is gone. Now what
Mhm.
will you do? This was me the last year. What will I do now? Like no hopes. Like it's okay that we are doing all this kind of thing, like, but if you understand that in life there is no hope, you will be depressed. Like it's a
Yes.
reality. Yeah,
Yes, because I have gone through it, but I didn't
yeah.
like spend that time very long. But I tasted
Okay,
it.
okay. So the impact of that thing is also in my mind right now, because I have not made it, like we call it the made, like I have not made it right now, because I'm not actually the person right now who I should be.
Mm-hmm.
We always have ourselves as our heroes. Okay, like
Yes,
in 1 year I will be like this, in 2 years I will be like
yes,
this. So I'm not that, like I'm just beginning my journey, but I've understood the game of trading, and I also
yeah,
teach, right?
yes. And you have gone through so much, so you have so much experience than other people. That's what I
Yeah.
realized in just 10 minutes.
Like the things which I told you are not even 30% of what I've been through. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like
So
each person has like a different story.
yeah.
Yeah, like because I have also gone through this kind of depression, but it's not long. It's just for 1 or 2 months. Because like after
Oh.
my masters, like I gave so many interviews. I tried so many like applications for job, but I didn't
Okay.
like I'm
Yeah.
getting interviews, but I'm not making it to the last part, like selection thing.
Oh, like
So
getting the job done. Yeah.
yeah, so at that time, like I took a break for 10 to 15 days and I went to like my friend's place.
Oh.
Then I
Okay.
got a call from one of the recruiter saying that you are selected.
Oh, best of luck. Like it's really very amazing. Like
Yeah,
things which
so
are not expected eventually and inevitably happen with us. So it's
yes,
really good.
but I didn't lose hope. And in that depression time, I got to know Evan Carmichael through YouTube motivational videos. So
Yeah, I
from
feel
that,
that.
like it's like almost 1 year. I it started June. I got job in June 2017.
Oh, like
So
it's a really good thing.
so
So, what is your designation right now? Like, what are you working for?
like I'm working as a web developer here.
Oh,
Yeah.
like I love these kind of people who are like web developer, app developer, and coder, trader.
Yes.
Yeah, ER. So
And like because we right now I'm in the last year of my OPT. It's like after student visa we'll get 3 years of work period. We
okay.
can work for. So it's like mental tension with visa because we want to do so many things but we can't do it because of visa
Yeah,
restrictions and all.
yeah.
So
So it was like I had that vision of becoming a successful person, but I failed. Like, what will I do now? Like like what just happened? And what happened exactly was the place I was living there with my maternal uncle. At that time only, in the last April, I shifted over here, which I am right now living. Like, this is my mom's home, but
okay.
I had one thing in my mind. Like, firstly, I have no friends over there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
no friends over there. I didn't had a cell phone because my cell phone got broken, and I didn't want to ask my parents for, like, my mom for cell phone. So
Okay.
that thing. Third thing is, like, I don't have a TV in my home. Okay.
Okay.
So what will I do? Like, I used to sit at my home, like, in my mind, like, used to imagine that one day I will do this, I will do that. But how will I do it? Like, the hope is only
Yes.
not that. Then how can I
Yes.
do
I
that?
understand,
So,
because you don't have that environment to get motivated.
yeah, like, no. Motivation was inside me, but hope is greater than motivation.
Yeah, like just to
Okay.
start something, you don't have like a
Yeah,
small things in
don't
your
have
life.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I came to know that I can do trading.
Mhm.
So anyways, I didn't had money, but I was, like, very, very happy that I have something to do right now. Like,
Okay.
thank God I failed. Like, I think, like, I just forget things, like, and at that moment I was so depressed, like, I literally learned astrology, like, what's going to happen with me. I
Okay.
literally learned astrology. I was, like, very curious, like, I want to become successful, like.
You can also learn psychology at the same time.
Yeah, I also, like, I didn't read books, I didn't had read any books of psychology, but I understood psychology as well. Like, now
Yes,
I understood.
through
Yeah,
experiences. I also
yeah,
feel that sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And
so
like
it's like,
when you first trade, like how much amount you put in?
firstly, okay, it's a $250, $245.
Okay.
Yeah, $245, and that money just blew away. And what happened
Mhm.
is, again, like we know that we don't know, but then too we have to try in order to, like, satisfy ourselves that we know something.
Okay.
So what I did was I borrowed money, and
Okay.
that money also got blown away. So
Mhm.
till now, like, in rupees, I have blown away 1 lakh rupees something in
Okay.
education, in blowing accounts, something of that kind. And yeah, because I got, I got this mindset at the age of 16. But what happened was, uh, this 2 years, like for 11th and my 12th standard, I was doing that thing, and I
Mhm.
failed. But if I was in trading at that time, like in my 11th and 12th standard, right now I would had been something different, that
Different.
kind.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because do
yeah.
you think your like your environment means your friend circle made you like that mistakes in your life?
uh, uh
Do you
like,
have that like-minded people around you, or do you have that?
yeah, the guy was, like, the guy which showed me that picture, on his phone. He
Mm-hmm.
was a good friend of mine, and also, like, in childhood we basically don't have money, but the friend who has money is, very, very generous to us. So
Mm-hmm.
he was that kind of a friend of mine, and also a best friend of mine. So
Okay.
what happened actually was, like, like, I should not say that, I because of my friend circle I went into bad things. It was my decision.
Okay.
Yeah, it was my decision that anyways, I was going to my classes, and he met me in the road. So there were two things in my mind, like, to get distracted or not. So I
Yes.
got distracted.
Mm-hmm.
So it happened. So I was 16 at that time. So it just happened, and the end of 11th standard, I decided to quit this science and to
Okay.
drop to commerce. And yeah, these things
Like,
happen.
what is the lesson you learned from that like a gambling thing?
Okay. The lesson which I learned from a gambling thing is, have a plan B. Have a plan B. Have a plan in life.
Are you still like doing going to college, or you drop
Yeah, I'm in my second year. I'm in my second year.
bachelor's?
Yeah, I'm a bachelor. Yeah, BMS,
Uh,
doing BMS. I don't even know the full form, like, bachelor's in business management. Yeah, bachelor's in business management.
awesome.
Yeah,
So now
yeah,
you have like that friend circle who help you to grow, or
yeah. We are learning trading together now.
okay.
Yeah. So it was like, I didn't basically had many friends. I just now also in my life, it's like I basically have one or two friends, not more. Like
Okay.
my circle is not big. I have
Okay.
one friend. Like even if I eradicate that different friend, I just have one friend right now. So
Like,
he's also into trading.
yeah. Then what time you are doing this side hustle trading?
Like this is the full hustle now because I don't go to my college. Like, anyways, like, anyways, like I believe in the fact that if we are humans,
Mm-hmm.
we deserve a very fuller, richer, and uh, a, a very successful life. But once you enter this thing, once you graduate, once you get a job, you are basically stuck into something which is dominating you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe in the fact that if we are humans, we should live basically on our own terms. and and first of all, I don't have that discipline to do a corporate job. Like, I'm being serious, like,
Yeah,
open up.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that discipline to do a corporate job for a long time. Like, what
Okay.
happened was, to pay my debt, I
Mm-hmm.
was doing a job. So what happened was, I had a fight with my friend over there, and we both were terminated from that job. So
Okay.
like, I don't have that discipline to work for. I believe that life is about freedom. Then you are successful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this thought of mine, like, many people disagree with, but it's my belief system. I don't know whether it is right or whether it is wrong. If I get positive results, it is right, and if I get negative results, it's wrong. So
Do you take that responsibility? Like, even if it is fail, like, do you take that it's my fault?
yeah, because if you are a person, in his mind, it's like an entrepreneurial mind,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like you can't just blame anybody. But
Yes.
because when you are in school, you can say that, yeah, that friend of mine, because of him, I got screwed, I got less marks, my teacher was not good. If you
Mm-hmm.
are doing job, you can say that your boss is not a nice person. At your home, you can say that your father is a very strict person. Like,
Yes.
but if you're doing something on your own, independently, and you should, like, firstly, you know that if you don't take your responsibility, you're going to fail in that thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then reality kicks in, and you understand that, yeah, now it's like, if I fail, it's my fault, and if I succeed, it's through my efforts which got me here.
Yes. Exactly. Do you think? Do
Wait
you
for a
have
minute,
a?
wait for a minute, I'm just going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
yeah, yeah. Right now I'm in the kitchen because my mom is like, go inside, I'm sleeping now.
Okay.
Wait for a minute, I'll just bring a chair, okay?
Okay. Sure. Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, are you a
Yeah.
disciplined person when you started this trading?
No, basically no, because once you're into gambling and all these
Mm-hmm.
kind of things, it's like you just need that money to just live, basically, like, do whatever you want. Like, you can see gamblers, like, what do? They
Mm-hmm.
just get their money, right?
Yes.
They buy some fancy things,
Fancy things. Yes. Yes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
shiny
And
material objects, and
to show off.
yeah, yeah, basically that. So it was like, when I first got into trading, it was like, in my mind, I wanted to become a millionaire by the end of the year.
Oh.
But it's still in my mind, and I know that I'm going to be one.
Yeah, you will, but you need to have like a. You
Patience.
should not run towards money. You should
Yeah,
work towards the work you do, like love
yeah,
what you do.
yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah,
because when I started this YouTube or all these things, I don't have
yeah.
thought of interviewing, or my
Okay.
first thought in like when I started this, I also have that thought of making lot of money. But after that, I realized it's not the only thing. if you do your work perfectly, it will come for sure.
Yeah.
And
Firstly, it's like if you love what you do, money will flow.
Yes, exactly. And Gary Vee also says, give, and then ask. And he will give all his content. Like he'll put all his content for free.
Yeah. That guy only. I think that is the only guy which pushed me. Basically, he just motivated the hell out of me because it's like whatever he
He'll say
speaks.
real things to your face.
Yeah. It's like he shows you the reality. Like he shows you the like truth of the life and what it is, and only when we like get faded away by that illusions, like like he forces us to think that everything is practical.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And he says when you're like when you want something in your life, you should not live in a big bungalows, or you should not spend money on that shit things.
Yeah. Hey, listen, can we talk in Hindi? Can we talk in Hindi? It will be nice.
I don't know Hindi.
Oh.
I understand Hindi, but I can't speak like a.
Okay, so you understand Hindi but you can't speak. Okay, so I will talk in Hindi and you can reply me in English.
Yes, sure.
Okay, so I'm also not that good in speaking Hindi, but I will try.
Okay.
वैसे मुझे ऐसा लगता है ना कि अगर एक इंसान को सच में एक चीज करनी है ना, तो वो जितने भी हो सकते हैं ना उतनी पॉसिबिलिटीज देख के वो चीजें कर सकता है, वरना उसके और अगर उसको वो चीजें नहीं करनी है ना तो वो बहुत सारे एक्सक्यूजेस दे सकता है.
Yes.
It's like if you really want to do something, you'll find a way or you will make a way, but you will not end up giving an excuse.
Yes.
So stop complaining.
I really understand, because I'm that kind of person who make excuses myself. I want to do many things, but I'm not doing. Because I'm making so many excuses. But now I'm finding time. I'm working on weekends.
Yeah.
Side hustle. But in the past, I used to watch movies. I used to spend time like outside, or watching movies, or doing something, cooking or something. Now,
basically.
But now I'm like organized. I have that particular schedule. I want to be like wake up at this time and do something and I'll come on Saturday and Sunday also. I'll come to office because I don't have that environment to record interviews at my home. So
Okay. So basically, you are just being accountable to yourself.
Yes, I'm not like doing it for anyone else. I'm doing it for myself. Because
sorry.
Because from the past 3 weeks, I don't know, I felt like very low for myself, and I didn't ask for interviews, and I know like at least 1 or 2% will like accept for interviews, but I didn't ask them. But but at that time I cleared my own thoughts. I wrote what all the thoughts I'm getting in my mind, and I cleared that, and I started doing interviews, and that gave me so much of happiness. Even if it is hard, I'm loving it.
Basically, it's true. Like when we accomplish our goals, it gives us real happiness, which is far more bigger, larger than having some material thing with us.
And I want to tell you one thing. Like when I started these interviews or YouTube, my family don't know that I'm on social media.
Oh.
Yeah. They know me. I have like my personal Instagram account, but I'm not using much. But they know that I have that Instagram, but I have a Facebook, but I'm not using it. From like during my job search, I stopped using it because I thought it's a waste of time for a bit. And
I also uninstalled Facebook from my cell phone.
yeah, yes. And but I didn't stop doing all these interviews. But one day, like from last month, I guess, my brother got to know. He saw one of my interview on Facebook.
Oh,
I
then
posted in one of the group I have, like a Believe Nation community or something else.
okay.
So I posted there a link of my interview, and my brother got to see that, and he shared
Oh.
me that link and sent me a message on Hangout saying that no worries, go ahead, we are with you.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah.
Now,
So,
like all my family members, my brothers, sisters, they follow me on Instagram.
oh, to get pumped and motivated every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw you like what is this girl trying to do? Like like how can a girl have so much of fire within herself? Like
I have so many thoughts in my mind, but
yeah,
I'm doing it like one by one. I'm
yeah,
taking my family help also, because my brothers also knew I'm kind of that kind of person. I'm not normal.
oh, oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So yeah, basically it's like I like how's my English? Like I feel that my English is really very bad.
I can resonate with you, because when I started doing these interviews, I felt the same. I have the consciousness. I'm like I feel conscious about whether I'm speaking good English, or
Yeah,
whether I'm good speaking correct words, or
yeah,
my grammar is correct or not. But
mm,
it doesn't matter. Keep on speaking every single day. Like
yeah. But then too like is it really bad or it is
no,
understandable?
it's understandable. You're good.
Okay, okay, okay. Because
Yeah.
like everybody is telling me like you speak well, you speak because Indians don't speak like decent English,
Yes.
fluent decent English. But they say to me that you speak really good. But I feel that I don't speak good.
Yeah, because you have more expectations on
Yeah,
you, so that's why
yeah.
you're not feeling like
Like
like that.
I think that why don't I speak English like Gary Vaynerchuk.
He
Yeah,
when he first started, also he is not from here. He is not a like a
yeah,
United
I know him.
States.
I
Yeah.
know, I know that he's from Soviet Russia,
So
right?
yeah, but he kept on doing all these like speaking, and
I
he
know.
started, I think, 10 years or 15 years back. All these things.
Yeah, basically at the age of 6, it was like he started his own juice center something. Gary's
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
remember that name, but
Lemonade stand.
lemonade stand. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
here most of the kids they do.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
like, it was nice. So
because they have that spirit. They want to earn money at a childhood. They'll do that.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing over here in India, it's like you know why I don't have many friends
Mm-hmm. Why?
because I don't know more people like you.
Okay.
Yeah, in India, it's like everybody is just like in a sleeping mode.
I understand, because
Yeah,
I can relate to it. I am also in that. I have so many dreams, the similar kind of dreams when I'm in India, but I didn't take any action because I don't have that kind of like-minded
environment.
people. Yes, but after coming here, it's quite different. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm.
even even I feel in my mind like if I stay in foreign lands, I will get this success which I need more faster, and the quality of the success will be very like substantial.
Yes, exactly. But
Because in India, it's like there is no one which I can watch him and I can get that inspiration within me.
yes. Like, do you know meetup.com?
No.
You can meet people. I think I don't know whether it is in India or not, because people use that for meetups, like-minded people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can check up like meetup.com.
Okay, meetup.com. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's good because
On weekends, or they'll conduct some like-minded people will come together at they'll meet at coffee shop, or they'll discuss something. So yeah, here they have like so many meetups, like they will meet for hiking, they'll meet for cycling, or web developers, like so many different kind of activities.
okay. So yeah, basically, when you surround yourself with like-minded people, the thing which you want to do happens much more quicker, and the quality of that is like rich.
Yes. So what's your morning routine now?
Like
Because
I
you are a trader, you need to
like
have that mindset.
okay. Yeah, the traders which you are watching, like
Mhm.
Michael, he wakes up at 5. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. Let me tell you one thing. Like he wakes up at 5. Why? Because the stock exchange, the London Stock Exchange, opens at 6. If he stays in America, because the London Stock Exchange will open at 6. But
Mhm.
in India, the London Stock Exchange will open at 1 p.m. in Indian Standard Time. So I can
Oh,
wake
okay.
up anytime. Yeah. Basically, the sessions timing changes if you are
Mhm.
in America and if you are in India. It's like in Italy,
Mhm.
a person should have to wake up at something around 9 o'clock to attend that London session.
Okay.
But in India, you can just trade at 1 p.m. So
Okay.
it's like really nice over here. You can wake up
So,
at any time.
like, are you doing any YouTube videos? Or
No, I just want to start right now because the thing was like I want to do everything. I wanted to do everything, but I didn't had anybody supporting me, anybody
Mhm.
giving me some help. Okay,
Mhm.
and I didn't have that resources because I was not from a rich family.
No, like what you need, tell me, like what you want to do and what you need.
Like basically I needed a laptop
Okay.
to trade. Yeah,
Okay.
because at the moment I'm also trading from my phone. So
Mm-hmm.
that is the thing. And if I have a laptop, because I have one laptop at uh, right now with me, but it's of my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to return him back, but I'm planning to get one. I don't know when I will be able to get one, but yeah, let's see. Like
Like you told you are doing it for full time, right? Trading.
full time, yeah, I'm doing it for full time. But the thing over here is I'm doing it for full time, but I'm actually not trading sometimes. I'm just practicing sometimes.
Okay. And like,
Yeah, that is the thing.
you're not doing any part time job or kind of thing.
Yeah, basically at the moment it was like I was running a group in which I posted my setups. The setups are basically the chart pictures in which you are giving a perspective of yours to the other guys, and
Mm-hmm.
like basically you are telling that if this happens this will happen.
Okay.
Okay, and they are basically following you, but that just like has paused right now because my partner
Mm-hmm.
who lives in Italy is not well at the moment, so it's just stuck right now. So yeah, I'm planning many things. I think that 2019 will be a good year.
Like you're not doing any part-time kind of thing, because you can buy your own laptop, right? Or you can get one
Yeah, I
laptop
can.
in an installment or kind of thing, so that it will be easy for you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But the thing over here is, I'm sort of becoming comfortable on trading my cell phone.
Okay.
So the thing over here is I don't know why I have that kind of mindset that mm, if I will be doing a job, I will be missing out or something. Like I should, like today only I went for an interview. Like
Okay.
uh,
For a
yeah,
part-time
today only
or?
I went for an interview. Like full time, because in India, like even if you do part time, it's like the money which you get is really really very less,
Less.
because
Okay.
it's not worth your time. But if you do full time, it's like you get something about 15,000, 20,000.
Okay, but then why, like, how you manage the trading, that, like, if you get a time, if
Like
you get a full time?
yeah, basically in trading, it's like you get paid when you wait.
Yes.
It's like the execution part is just of like 5 minutes, just you have to click buttons.
Mm-hmm.
but the but then comes the thing, like in trading you have the execution. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have your stop loss. The stop loss is an area which the in if the prices go over there, it's like you are ending your trade with a loss. And then is your take profit area. The take profit area is the area which you have anticipated that the prices will go over there, and it's the level. If that hits, your take profit is hit and you have ended up in profit. so
Mm-hmm.
so it's not like if you have executed a trade, it will hit
Mm-hmm.
a stop loss or it will hit a take profit. It's like
Okay.
you have to monitor that trade and what happens when you have activated it.
Okay.
So the trade management part comes into play here. So
Okay.
yeah, that's how we have to monitor these things.
So now you are not going to college, but you
Yeah.
enroll to it.
Now it's like the attendance is not that mandatory.
Okay. Okay. Then it's good.
Attendance
Well and
is
good.
mandatory. Attendance is mandatory, but what happens is at the end, when the teacher is not letting us to give examinations, I just show her medical certificate like I was in. Yeah,
So.
yeah. Things really changed. Like I'm really very very grateful for, really very grateful, because at in the last year at this moment I
Mm-hmm.
basically had a hope that forex is there, because in the financial market you have various instruments. You have the stock, you have commodities are basically oil. Commodities like oil,
Mm-hmm.
copper and all these
Yeah.
things, oil,
Yeah.
crude oil. And like you have various instruments, and the instrument which I am trading is currency.
Okay.
Basically it's euro, USD, pound, yen, franc. So I'm trading forex. So when we take a look at all the financial instruments,
Mm-hmm.
forex is the toughest,
Okay.
because the money which flows into the forex market is 5 trillion per day.
Okay.
5 trillion US dollars per day. It is very very huge as compared to the stock market. So it is hard if you look and compare it with the other instruments. But yeah, the benefits are also good.
So, like, what you told to yourself? What are your resolutions for 2019?
2019, I want to become consistently profitable firstly.
Okay.
Yeah, consistently profitable. uh, so so that I can just tell my mom that she can quit a job.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Are you
I
like
I
making
I
any
want to,
changes?
because the
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
like because over here in India, it's like if you do forex, you're basically earning in dollars. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
$1 is 70 rupees in India.
Mm-hmm.
So you are 70 times more richer than the US people if you are trading forex at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing is that if even if I give my mom $200 per month, it's like she can handle the things. So the
Okay.
first goal is that I have to, like, I have to take responsibilities, because at the age of 16 only I thought that at the age of 17 I will be a rich person and I will take all the responsibilities. At the age of 17 I thought that at the age of 18 everything will be done, but that time everything just went haywire. At the age of 18 I thought that at the age of 19 everything will happen, but now I can say it confidently that next year will be a game changer. I never gave
Yeah.
up on myself.
Yes. But like work
Yeah, I
on
never gave
yourself, like improving your mindset, perspective, how you see things, because
up.
those will help for you in trading.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
do you read books?
yeah. It's like, yeah, I have books. Like I don't like to read books because I don't know why. I just feel that I know it, but then I realize that I don't know it. Then I sometimes take an initiative, or else if I don't want to read it, I just download the audiobook and I listen it on YouTube.
Okay, okay. Because
Yeah,
like right now I'm
yeah, yeah, yeah.
into reading like a Tony Robbins Money, the Financial
Unshakable.
Seven. No, no, no. Money Master the Game.
Uh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's like one of the best book. He talks about
I
savings,
think that,
trading, and all. Yeah, all those things.
oh, like, yeah, yeah, I know that guy. He is like a person who can change your life,
Yes.
basically. Yeah. So I went through crushing it.
Okay. Gary Vee's. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Gary Vaynerchuk crushing it, and then at the moment it's like I'm going through Think and Grow Rich. I know that it's a very old book, but I think that it has some kind of a good value in it.
No, it has, because like I interviewed so many people, right? Each and every person suggested that book. That's the,
Oh, cool, 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 cool,
that's
cool.
their first
So,
recommendation.
oh, yeah, yeah. Every person is like, whenever we talk about books, the person who is recommending books, he tells us that firstly you should read Rich Dad Poor Dad or else Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, yeah. Think and grow
Yeah.
rich, like, yeah.
So what do you? Yeah, yeah. Say. Sorry.
No, no. I'm saying about like they suggest, like I have that book. I started it, but I didn't completed it.
Oh, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Like I see so many challenges coming in my way in next 2 months. Big challenges, very big challenges in my life. I'll share it.
Oh,
I'll share it every day. What's happening?
oh, okay,
It's
okay,
kind
okay,
of
okay.
it's
Yeah,
related to my job. It's related to like all those things. So but I'm not having that fear, because if I'm that old person, I used to have that so much fear and anxiety, but I'm
yeah,
not worried now.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. It's like we just evolve as humans.
yes. So
Yeah,
like within two,
like,
3 months, there are so much coming, so many challenges coming in my way. So I'm ready to
yeah.
face it.
Understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah, even I can resonate that thing with mine, because
Mhm.
I also used to be like a kind of person who is always fearful, full of anxiety, and now
Mhm.
I think that I am, I can't say that I have, but I am overcoming those things, and now I feel
Yes,
that I am
you
not
get
the
that
kind of person,
experience.
yeah, who I used to be.
Yeah. And I want to say something, but I forgot, I guess.
Yeah, take your time, like you can remind it.
Hmm. I'm not remembering it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can have this kind of like calls together sometimes if we have time.
Yeah, sure. Next year, I'll again connect with you and know the progress, how you are doing and what you are
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Because it
It's,
will be helpful for you and helpful for me.
yeah, because basically you are getting a person's experience.
Yes.
the main part about getting people's experiences, you don't do the mistakes they have done.
Yeah, that's why I listen to so many interviews and podcasts every single day when I'm cooking or doing something.
Yeah. It's really nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. I'm like doing one more interview right after this.
Oh, so yeah, the thing over here is I'm on my cell phone, and in India it's like you have Vodafone, so you get 1.4 GB per day. So now it's
Okay.
like it has crossed the limit. I think that it's 1.31 GB. So
Okay. 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 Yes.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
yeah. Thank you so
So
much.
I,
I just
I, I can post this video on YouTube, right? I'll do some editings and I'll post it.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. You should start like a YouTube channel in
Yeah,
next.
next
No,
year.
no. Try like start today, doing something
Oh,
towards it.
okay. Today I don't have internet, but tomorrow I will
No,
try
no.
something.
No, not about internet. Like write down what is the name of your channel or like how
Oh,
you should want to
okay,
be the logo of it. Just start
okay.
taking that action in your on a pen and paper.
Okay. Nice idea. Like I will surely take an initiative like tomorrow.
Yeah, because share that link with me. I'll subscribe to you. I'll be my first subscriber.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank
Like
you.
it's really
Bye.
nice talking to you. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
There's a difference. I want to do it and I want to be a rock star, right? Like, and that's where you influence people. Like, you know, like I want to do it, but I also want to be the most popular. And so then that person's like, oh, I want to be him. So I guess I'll be nice. Like I want to literally take people who have DNA that's kind of nice and make them more nice.
I'm totally afraid. I'm afraid of everything. I'm afraid of losing. I'm afraid of being humiliated. But I'm totally confident. The closer I get to the ring, the more confidence I get. The closer, more confident.
The new definition of confidence. Confidence is the willingness to try.
My confidence comes from both my faith and in the fact that I keep promises I make to myself.
Borrow confidence from the past.
Confidence.
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 Confidence.